This is raw and unfiltered, from sex, sports to culture, all topics considered. It's a good time with dope conversation. Every time you take a listen, it's a celebration. So tap in, you won't be disappointed. Keep it a buck, anything else is pointless. Facts over fluff, our discussions are poignant. Politically incorrect, well that's what the point is. We talk our talk like nobody else can. We give our perspective, not afraid to make a stand. Nothing off the record, every take and every rant is unapologetic, and we stand on that. We make you think, we make you laugh out loud. The realest place on the internet, hands down. We give it to you straight, nothing here is watered down. The best show in town, and you can bet the house. Yes, you can bet the house. Yes, you can bet the house. We give it to you straight, nothing here is watered down. The best show in town, and you can bet the house.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I gotta be real with y'all. I never strove or strived to be anybody else. I never did. I always felt like my life was super dope. I didn't want for anything. I didn't struggle, since I started doing for myself. I mean, yeah, hell yeah, I struggled, but I didn't feel like I was missing out on anything in life. I felt like I was winning. I felt like, my life was good. I was alive. I was well. I was okay. That's what I felt like. I never strived to be like anybody else. Anything within anything that I've ever done, I always had my own vision. I always had it. These are my thoughts. These are my, I never wanted to plagiarize anybody else. I wanted it to be off the brain and off the top of me. And a lot of people don't know who they are and don't know what they want. So they will piggyback, they will jump on bandwagons, they will jump on trains. No matter where the direction is going, they just want to be a part of it. I always tell people, just be yourself. Don't watch others. Like, especially in this podcast game. You can't base your success off another person's podcast to success. You got to base yours off of yours. You know what I'm saying? This isn't like football where this is week 17, win and we in, or win and we need help, where you got to rely on 5 other different teams to win to get you in. No, we handle business off top, so we don't have to worry about trying to get in on week 17. We already in week 14, week 13. We already got a playoff spot. That's how we adapt into it. So I always tell people, be yourself. Don't look to worry about what that other podcast is doing. Don't worry about their numbers. Don't worry about their downloads. Don't worry about their guests. Don't worry about their successes, because their successes is not yours. So I work hard. I always wanted to be myself. I wanted to be myself. I wanted to understand everything that I was doing, everything that I was saying, everything that I was understanding. I wanted to be that person. And the reason I wanted to be that person was because I felt like nobody's going to be harder than me. I wanted to be myself, And when I got into podcasting, I had a vision, had a dope-ass vision. And nobody else wanted to hear that vision. I got shunned before it could come into fruition. And it hurt. It bothered the fuck out of me, because I felt like this other show that I had did before I did Bet the House, I felt like, yo, this show is going to be something special. I mean, it's going to be something special with or without me. But I felt like, yo, I am the missing piece to the puzzle. My mind combined with their mind, it was a hit. I think God had other plans for me, because that situation didn't work out, And I went out on my own for a minute, And the growing pains was tough. Like the growing pains was tough. You learn all about the politics and everything in podcasting. You learn that shit. So the growing pains was definitely tough. I was definitely trial by error. I learned so much about this game that I did not know back then. So, it was a blessing in disguise. You know, Sometimes you got to leave things alone to get your own. And that's what I did. I mean, the plan was always for me to get my own, but I just didn't think it would happen the way that it did. But I'm glad that it did because I'm still going. I'm still moving. I'm still running. And I'm still being me. I'm still being true to myself. I always tell people if I can't be me, then I don't want no parts of it. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to get into it. I want to be able to be me. I want to be able to talk how I talk, be me. I wanted to be the person that I am. And, you live and you learn. I have never set out to, man, I want to be just like they show. I never set out, man, I want to be just like this dude. I never set out to be nobody else but Big Smash because I felt like if you can keep trying to be a chameleon and try to Shang Tsung a motherfucker, taking their whole style, their whole body of work and running with it, then yeah, it's scary. My man Dolomite said, he watch a lot of people do a lot of things that he do, and he don't even get mad about it. He just look at it like they his kids, and he want to see them grow. Well, that's how I look at it too. I sit back and I watch a lot of things, and I be smiling like a proud dad watching his illegitimate children make it. Because I have a lot of illegitimate kids in this podcast game. And it's a lot. It is a fucking lot because I have crafted and done so much for this community, man. So I feel like what I do gets taken for granted and it gets undervalued, but I know what it is. I know what it is. I always want to be myself though. I never want to be like any other podcast. I just want to be at the house. And I think that's why I have all the relationships that I have because I just want to be me. I just want to be me. I don't want to be anybody else. I always wanted to just be me. That was my whole thing. I just wanted to be myself. And if you liked me, you liked me. If you didn't, you didn't. But either way, I was going to be myself. One of them things, one of them people that I tend to think about is be yourself. People are gonna like you for being yourself. You have people who don't fully understand who they are, so they nut hold the biggest thing happening at that time. Or you allow yourself to be in a position where, like, for example, women out here know that they got a man who's got a woman at home. But they love the thrill of being the side chick. They love the thrill of knowing that this dude has a woman at home, but they love the side thrill of planning trips. They love the side thrill of sneaking off, sneaky linking up. And it doesn't bother them that type of emotional attachment that this guy has at home with his woman. You are resorting yourself to hotels and you love it. That's what I mean. It's like we accept anything to fit in. You know what I'm saying? We accept anything to fit in the in crowd. And it's crazy. But I'm not one of them people. I don't accept anything just to I don't accept anything from anybody just to fit in. I'm always going to be me. I'm always going to have a good time. I'm always going to have fun. And I'm always going to live life. So stop settling. Stop fucking settling for what people give you. Know your worth. Know your worth. That's it. That's all. Know what you deserve. Know what you have. Know your worth. Stop letting other people tell you and give you what they feel you should have, and get your ass up and take what you feel you deserve. Know your worth. Know your worth, and know that you are better than the position that others put you on. You are better than that. You are better than that. Stand up and go for what you believe in. Know your worth. Y'all know what it is.